Do I want to level auto exertion? What does leveling auto exertion do? I do want to level auto exertion. It probably includes your cooldown. I don't think so, because I think the point of auto exertion is that you don't have a cooldown anyway. I think. Okay, well I'm gonna level it. I mean, worst case we can go and, you know, get another level 1 later, but I'm gonna go ahead and level it for now. Emater is an open world FPS that's being developed by the creators of Firefall. Yeah, Firefall is a terrible project that I want nothing to do with, or anyone that has ever been involved in its creation. Yeah. Sorry. I have zero interest in that at all. I actually tried Firefall back in the day. It was fundamentally flawed in many different ways. Yeah. Like it was not a well-designed product in my opinion at all. It had too many glaring issues. It had some cool ideas. There were absolutely some cool ideas in it. But I mean, there were so, for every good idea there were like 2 that didn't work properly, and it was just so, it had no real flavor of its own. Just like Dr. Eagle said. Yeah. What happened with my game? Emberville is going great. Emberville, we're still shooting for early access next year. Next Q1 actually, early next year. I've been in design meetings for Emberville twice a week, pretty much recently. We're going over, like, we're finalizing all of the very last concepts for the systems, and they're showing me like the prototype screenshots for them to like lean into and actually make all that stuff. So the last month in Emberville has been awesome, because we're basically in that final stage of making sure everything is rock solid before the coders just disappear for 2 months and make like the foundation for the early access. Or I should say update it for the early access. We already have a bunch of playable stuff, but we're working now on the client that you will be playing next year. So yeah. Ventara says Q1 a couple days ago was Q4 this year. No, it over the course of the project it's moved from Q3 to Q4 to Q1, and that is because of various different reasons, including one big thing that we wanted to make early access larger than we originally anticipated, and have more key features in it. So yeah, everything is cruising along though. It's like we're doing a really good job of managing scope while also increasing the amount of content, and it's been going really well. Yep, it's been going really well. I can't wait to tell you guys more. Make sure you don't crunch the coders. That was another reason we pushed it back, actually. Another reason we pushed it back is because particularly the head of the studio is very aware that when we wanted to put more in EA, even though the coding team was like, we can do this, he was like, no, I want you to take more time to do it. I want to do it right, and I don't want you to have to stress it. So the coders were actually on board with the changes and keeping the time, but we said, no, we're not going to do that. So no, crunch is not a thing. We are not expecting crunch. The team is working their butts off, though. The team is amazing. They're incredibly passionate about this project. Like, meeting with them every week has been awesome. They're an incredibly driven and passionate team. Bam. What project are we talking about? I am executive producer, although, well, I've been doing a lot more lately. But I am technically executive producer on a game called Emberville, which is we've had a couple updates on, and it's coming out. The EA is coming out Q1 of next year. For now. For now. That may change. We'll see. We are very much a when it's done company. Yes. So it will be here when it's here. When we are comfortable. Yep. The Boatman says we have a no crunch culture at Emberville. That's right. That's right. Boatman, by the way, my lead moderator, is also helping Emberville as in kind of like a PM plus role. And he has been doing phenomenally in making sure that the milestones are tracked and that everyone is doing exactly what they need to do. and that our final EA milestones are all being tracked and everything's being implemented at the right time in the right order. He has been awesome at that. How big is the team? I want to say total with contractors and administrators, because it's a global company. It's not like in one place. There's people all over the world that are working on this. I want to say 20-ish, and Boatman probably has a better idea because he interfaces with more of the company on a regular basis than I do. But yeah, Boatman, I want to say like 20-ish maybe. And I mean, we have teams doing different things all over the world. Yeah. So basically, we'll get the game in the next 10 years.
You will feast no longer, Kitava.
Yeah, I think that's a good, yeah. Next 10 years, I think is, yeah, that's good. That's a fair assessment. What type of game is it? Emberville is basically a pixel art action adventure game that is kind of like what would happen if you took kind of like a Stardew Valley kind of game, added in a much deeper, more complex class combat system with more of like an RNG Diablo loot system, gave a giant Subnautica-style procedural world to explore with different bosses and biomes, a town that starts as almost nothing and you have to build back up into like a thriving town, including bringing back the townspeople, doing their quests, relationships with them. Also a giant creative building area where you can make your own kind of flavor in terms of like buildings and layouts and designs. There's fishing, it's become a pretty awesome game, to be honest. A good way to say it is it's the exact kind of game I wished existed and doesn't. And it has a lot of pieces from a lot of different things that I really like, including a lot of very good QOL. So, yeah. And if you're wondering what it looks like, check the video stuff. Even though that is not the demo, we're currently working on what's going to replace what you see in those. That's the thing I was talking about right now that we're in the throes of creating. So, it's going to be very exciting. Yeah. Every meeting we go to, like, it just gets better and better. Okay. Backbone.
Been a long time lurker in the stream and recently went through some rough times, but your stream was always a nice place to be. Now that my life changed, I want to give back to you a bit, and starting September I will be joining the sub force to just give something back to you. I hope you know the nice impact that you provide to some of us.
Well, first of all, dude, thank you, Backbone PT. That's incredibly nice of you, and best of vibes to you, man. It sounds like life has changed for the better, so that is awesome to hear, my dude. Thank you. Yeah. Mad Feeling Horde says, the only thing I don't like from it is what I've seen so far is that there doesn't seem to be any plans for an easier difficulty setting. I asked in the Discord and I haven't gotten any answers. It sucks not being good at games. Mad Feline Hoarder, I promise you there will be a casual mode for our game for people that are not only not good at games, but for people that may have physical disabilities that prevent them from using controls regularly. We will have a mode and a way to play our game where you can experience it and not have super hard difficulty. I will make sure that happens. So there you go. Consider that confirmed. Yep. For sure. Yep. Are there any plans for console? There are no plans for console right this second. But there's a lot of things that we're kind of purposefully leaving open in early access. And we're going to kind of decide based on what you guys want and what people request and things like that. And console is one of those things. Console is one of those things. Going on console requires a lot of extra things that and you have to kind of weigh the pros and cons. Yep. It's not quite as easy as just being like, I want to be on console. Like I wish it was, but yeah, not quite that easy. We are gonna be Steam Deck verified, and not in early access. But the studio head did also confirm that we do want to add in at least co-op for multiplayer options as well. But most likely, I don't think co-op will be in EA. I don't believe co-op will be in EA. Full disclosure. Yeah, that is something that will come a little down the road. Whoop! Yes, I'm talking about Emberville. But yeah, we'll talk about that more when I have more to update you on. We are going to do a big Emberville update in the nearish future, probably the next month or two. And I would like for that to be basically kind of... Well, you know what? I'm not going to spoil it. Stay tuned for an update about Emberville in the future. Yep. Also, we got some ads playing, so I'm going to shut up for a minute. And we're just going to chill. Boop. We almost got him, chat. Damn it. Sorry. Okay, let's get the fortify up.
Yes.
We get anything good? No. Sad face. I think I do want to rare the 2 stone. Because I do need to start at least thinking about resistances.
See ya.
See ya. Hey ya. Hey ya. Those will sell. Give this guy a try. Nah.
Anything you need, just...
Oh, and yeah, we were going to go... Let's go do this real quick while we're thinking about it. Hey, Ozil, what's up, buddy? Heavenly Hand says, wow, Cohh, that's a very interesting you just said during the ads. I am working on not saying anything interesting while ads are playing.
The adventure?
Don't worry. Don't worry, non-subs. I got you.
Our currency
AJ says you're making a game. I am.
low.
Oh, Julia, I know. Yes,
Cohh, in
I'm...
a few days there is a test people can sign up for on Steam for that mecha multiplayer game you saw time ago if you are interested.
I am very excited to check out Mecha Break. I hope it's good. Oh, I hope Mecha Break is good because it looks so fun with the big stompy robots fighting each other. I really hope it's good. Oh man, that's 3,200. We need to find more of this amber stuff. Whoa. It's the color of my energy.
Yes. It's
How much
a
is town recruitment now?
cornucopia of talent.
Okay, before we do anything, let's get another shipper.
Oh, it's a cornucopia of talent. Here's the next set.
Okay. Kraziko.
Who's that?
Oh, well, dude, it definitely helped. Kraziko says that episode of DF with Thor really evolved you. So the thing about the DF episode with Thor is there's not a lot of streamers on Twitch that do the type of research and the type of metric analysis that I do, and he is one of them. And I always knew for the last 4-ish years that I knew there was something going on with my channel because everyone got pre-rolls, everyone, and I knew that was weird. But I just kind of wrote it off, right? And I tried playing with ads over the years, but it never really worked because, like, again, looking back, it was because I'd run ads, but my pre-rolls wouldn't actually be killed. So it was totally... So TLDR, after we did the thing with drop frames, and most importantly, Thor told me the math behind his decision to run ads the way he does. Looking into it more, I started talking to Twitch, and I started being like, what's going on with my account? You know, why don't I have these settings? Why don't I have pre-rolls? And sure enough, Twitch was like, oh, yeah. Back 4 years ago, when we signed you the first time, your Twitch account is different than normal signed Twitch accounts. And one of the differences is you always have pre-rolls. And I was like, okay, that was probably in the fine print of one of those big contracts that I didn't realize. So, okay, that's on me, but I need to do something about this. And to their credit, Twitch was super cool about it. They were like, oh, did you want that on? And I was like, yes, I do. And they went, oh, okay. Click. And now we don't have pre-rolls when I run ads. So that being said, what we're doing this month is I'm finally able to do some testing that I've been wanting to do for years, but I've never been able to. And that's what we're doing with the ads. We're seeing if it makes a difference. I have the tools to do the testing. I don't know if it's going to work for this community the same way it has others, but I can say that I've received an amazing amount of feedback recently. And it is wild how many non-subs are dropping into the channel and noticing they're not getting pre-rolls, which is, baffling. Like, also, I have had people tell me that they switched to my YouTube because they'd always get pre-rolls coming to Twitch. And now that we have them turned off, they are coming back to Twitch. It's like, damn, that's kind of a big deal. Like, that's wild.
For a bright
So it's, you know, don't get me wrong, ads every hour suck. But I think ads every hour sucks, but knowing you're going to get an ad every time you go to a channel, I think is 10 times worse.
What can I do for you?
I feel like that's 10 times worse. I know for me, if I ever look at a YouTube video or go to a stream and an ad starts, I don't care. I find something else. I never care enough to ever watch the ad. Maybe that says a lot about me, but I never care enough to watch the ad in almost any situation. So I think there's always something else for me to do or watch. And so that's what I'm kind of going for that. I'm kind of seeing if that's, you know, like, how is that going to work here?
It's
how is that going to...
cornucopia of talent. The next set.
No! Wait, is he going to stay there? I hope he stays there. We need to go make more gold. Man, running a town is expensive. Why does it cost so much money? Autotech says, do you run the ads at the beginning during the intro? So unfortunately, Twitch very much limits how often you can kill pre-rolls. So I have to run a block every hour, and then that kills the pre-rolls for the hour. So there's been a lot of confusion because a lot of people think that I am doing this ad change to make more money. But to be clear, I am running the exact same amount of ads as I did before the test. So yeah, just to be super clear, the new ad change that I'm doing, I'm not running literally a second more ads than I used to. It is the exact same amount of ads. So this is not some like weird power money grab I'm making with the ad change. In fact, it's going to have, I think, 0 effect on my income. What I'm doing is seeing if it's better for the non-subs. Yeah. So we'll see. Joga says it kind of feels like ads are part of the entertainment. I mean, these days they are, dude. If there's anything Twitch has been saying for the last 4 years, they have been literally taking a drill and drilling ads into their culture. So, like, that's just where we are, man. That's just where we are, and it sucks.
The Rapture device has absorbed its...
But anyway, that's enough about ads. Ads are bad enough. I want to stop talking about them. let's
How do I accept? Don't die, please.
Let's talk about something else, like video games and fun stuff. Okay.
Weep to see what Cohh has created here.
First of all, we had a $10 tip to the mod team.
Thanks to the best mods on Twitch.
Well, thank you very much, our friend Gangrel, with the $10 tip to them. Thanks a lot, buddy. Really do appreciate it. Blood Rage. Don't I need that for something? I need that for something. Also, OW this guy with a 65 months. Thank you so much for that, dude. Really appreciate it, buddy.
I will actively not purchase something that's popped up in a Twitch ad, even if I need a product that the ad is for.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's gonna do anything. And also, here's another weird thing. Like I understand not liking ads, but if you do that, that's kind of saying I don't like Twitch and I want it to die. Like, do you not like Twitch? I don't I'm a little confused. Are you is this like an F Twitch thing, or is this like
Time for a drink?
What what are we doing here? But like, yeah, I don't necessarily like, because the thing is the thing you have to remember. The only reason Twitch exists is ads. That's why it works. That's why it's here. So it's like if you're just gonna be like, yeah, I like Twitch, but F all the ads, like Twitch will eventually die if everyone felt that way. Like the whole thing would fall apart if that's. So, like, I see where you're coming from. Like F ads, yeah, that sucks, but understand that, like, that's why we're all that's why you're watching for free, for instance. That's why you don't have to pay a subscription service to watch streams. Just something to keep in mind. Just something to keep in mind. So, again, I see where you're coming from, but just be aware of the reality of the situation. It costs a lot of money to broadcast all this stuff around the world. And someone's got to pay for it. Right now, they're doing it through ads mostly. But, I mean, that, you know, unless something changes, it's only going to get more like that. Kaiser the Third. Thank you, bud. Appreciate that, man. I need to reserve more of my mana. What do you guys think? Yeah? Should probably do that. Let the man do what he wants. Iskavan says, exactly, that's not a great move to make fun of his opinion. Well, I wasn't making fun of his opinion. For the record, I don't think I was making fun of his opinion. I was just kind of like, I think we were having more of a conversation. Yeah, I mean, I think that's okay. I wasn't making fun of the guy. I was just, you know, I'm if anything, I'm kind of interested, like, after I said all that, is that the same thing? But
Return to Kitava.
Screw it, make fun of him? No. I don't again, I like the premise. I just don't know if it's like if it's realistic. Yeah. But no, I certainly don't think, I didn't mean to make fun of him for it. No, if I was going to make fun of him, I'd say that his hair looks funny. Yeah, he does. He has really funny hair. Ha, funny. I'm just kidding. You're gorgeous. Yeah. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Ban them from their channel. Laughs in Twitch Turbo, pretty much. Hey, Cohh, isn't that calling the pot? Oh, wait. Well, oh. Okay. Don't make fun of my hair. I'm 40 years old. My hair doesn't need to look good anymore. I'm done with that phase of my life. I do need to, Nuri. Thank you. Actually, I'm going to finish my coffee. Yep.
My mana is gone.
I need to find some pots that are going to work a little better with what I'm doing. Dude was named Terror Eyes. Okay, somebody made that guy's name and chuckled to themselves when they did it. And I like it. You bet they did. You know they did. Oh yeah, Cheddar. Absolutely. Yes. No, and I completely agree.
Twitch Turbo is the best money you can spend on this platform, although
Yep.
it doesn't support the streamer individually.
Well, it kind of does. If you have Twitch Turbo and you stay in a channel that's running ads, the streamer does get the effect of you being a non-sub watching those ads. So it doesn't remove that income from the stream. It doesn't give them the extra $5 or the extra whatever the split is of the streamer. But yeah. But I will say this, like real talk. If you are somebody who can only sub to like 1 or 2 people and you do watch like 5+ streams on Twitch, you absolutely should be subbing to Turbo. Turbo will completely change your viewing experience if you watch like more than 5 streams. And if you're sub to me and it's your only sub and you watch a bunch of streams, cancel your sub to me and go get Twitch Turbo. Like it's that much better. Like trust me, you will have a better experience doing that. Yeah. Although I will say these days, well, I used to be able to say that because it was like $8. But didn't they recently, I think they recently increased the price of it to like for 2 subs or something. But even then it's still a good deal. So But I will say it's not a great deal if you're only like watching 1 or 2 streams. So I generally only recommend Turbo if you're watching like, you know, 4+, I think is a good number.
Eternals opened the gate and invited
Regularly.
Kitava into this land.
It's $12 a month.
Karui
Okay.
paid the price.
Does Twitch Turbo include Amazon Prime?
The ancestors
I don't think Twitch Turbo has anything to do with Prime
as
right
the
now.
Eternals opened the gate and invited Kitava into this
It could. I mean, it could. They do deals all the time.
Karui paid the price.
Maybe.
Kitava cut us off from the ancestors, raised the remembered as his children, tortured our dreams. Kitava murdered the Karui way.
Beast,
I will
until we slaughter you.
It is not the Karui way to question our king. The way needs to change.
You are captured, stupid beast.
Stupid beast. They can't get over how good his VO is. Oh, damn.
I cannot carry this.
There we go.
Have you heard anything about Amazon Prime dumping a free Twitch sub? I was worried about that given the price increase.
Yes?
It's
So-
not.
So Amazon Prime loses Twitch a lot of money, or I should say loses Amazon a lot of money. There have been many motions over the years that we have seen of Twitch trying to diminutize and make Prime subs much less of a thing. They do that by changing the splits, by doing regional
Until next
stuff,
time.
by
What can we do for
altering
you?
the amount they give to streamers, all sorts of stuff. So here is the short of it. Are Twitch Prime subs going anywhere right now?
next time.
No. If you follow the trends of the last few years, are they? Absolutely. If anything, it's incredible that Prime subs are still a thing. My personal guess is that they're going to change Prime subs to be a sub discount. So if you have Amazon Prime, you could get a Twitch sub for like 20% off. Like, I'm thinking that's what it's eventually going to be. But the fact that we even have Prime subs still, honestly, is kind of impressive. So, and they've made them harder to find, they've made them worth less, they've made them harder to use, and they've added bugs to the system that makes it so they don't line up properly. So, I mean, they're doing everything they can to make it so they're not. Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi. Did I?
I don't know why you're left.
Oh, why do I have an auto exertion there? I'm sorry, my wife is ridiculous.
I don't know who was. I am just here.
You're just here? Okay.
You said you.
Oh, like big box fans? The house closet.
Nope.
Then I don't know. Maybe my garage?
Nope.
No? Phone's ringing.
Try again.
My phone's ringing?
No.
Oh. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Tell him his hair looks funny. My hair looks immaculate. How dare you?